Question 2, 0.4 times 0.7. Well, we first of all work out 4 times 7. Okay, so ignore the decimal point, look at them as whole numbers. 4 times 7, you work out to be 28. And then, looking at the question I've got, of course, there are 2 decimal places, so I need to have 2 in the answer. Okay, so the 2 decimals will be the 2 and the 8. So I'll put 0.28 then as my answer. With part B, okay, 13.8 take away 7.45. So remember, like question 1, lining up the decimal points is vital. Okay, always double check the question as well to see what they want us to do. Okay, they do want us to take away. Okay, can sometimes mistake and think that we've got to add, but it is a minus here. So the decimal points are lined up and we're going to take away. Right, so my answer, first thing I would do is make sure I've got my decimal point there. Okay, because if you don't have the decimal point in your answer, you won't get the mark. Okay, so we're going to take away, start with then on the right hand side, and there's nothing there, isn't it? So I'm going to put 0 to represent that. 0 take away 5 I can't do, so I'm going to borrow from that 8. Of course, if I borrow 1 from the 8, that becomes a 7, and the 1 I borrow I put here. 10 then take away 5 is 5. 7 take away 4 is 3, that's doable. Now when it comes then to the units, 3 take away 7, I can't do, so I've got to borrow from that 1. If I borrow 1 from there, that just becomes a 0. And the 1 I borrow I put here, so I get 13 then, take away 7 is 6. And there's nothing there then to take away, isn't it? So you get your answer 6.35. Okay, part C, right? Now, just like in question 1, we need to work out each of the number terms here, and then we can take them away, as it says. So 3 cubed, remember when you've got a power, that just tells you how many we need to multiply by. So we've got here 3 times 3 times 3. Now 3 times 3 we know is 9, and then times that by 3 you get 27. Okay, 2 to the power 4 then. Now there's going to be 4 of them, isn't it, multiplied together. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4, times that by 2 is 8, and times that by 2 is 16. Okay, so we end up getting then 27 for that and 16 for that. And remember then, it does say for us to take them away, so we get 11. Finally then in part D, taking away fractions, we need to get the denominator, the bottom number, the same, okay, in order to take away. So a few ways of doing it. When I look at this here, I think, well, actually I can get them both to be 10. That one's already 10. I just need to change the second one. Okay, so it becomes 10. And if you think about it, that's quite simple, isn't it? Because all I've got to do is double the second one. Okay, double the bottom there to make it 10. Double the top then, times it by 2, and I get 6. So my answer then will become 9/10. Take away, because 3/5 then becomes 6/10. And then take away the top numbers. 9 take away 6 is 3. So 9/10. Take away 6/10 is 3/10.